Have you ever wondered why people sometimes hesitate to help someone in distress, even when others are clearly present? It's a perplexing aspect of human behavior, isn't it? Consider a tragic event from 1964, where a young woman named Kitty Genovese lost her life in New York. Reports at the time suggested that many witnesses observed the incident but did not intervene or call for help immediately. This deeply unsettling account sparked a profound question in the minds of psychologists. Why do groups of people sometimes stand by when an individual desperately needs assistance? It's not about apathy. Often, it's a complex psychological phenomenon at play. What hidden forces influence our decisions to step in or to hold back? This incident, though complex in its retelling, became a critical catalyst for understanding a core human response. This puzzling observation led researchers Bibb Latané and John Darley to coin a term, the bystander effect. It describes a phenomenon where the more people are present during an emergency, the less likely any one individual is to help. Think about that for a moment. Logic might suggest that more people equal more help, but psychology reveals the opposite can be true. This isn't because people are inherently uncaring, but rather due to specific psychological mechanisms that kick in when we're part of a crowd. It's a powerful insight into our collective behavior. We're going to explore these mechanisms, helping you understand not just what happens, but why it happens, and more importantly, how you can counteract it. But the really interesting part is coming up, as we delve into the core reasons behind this counterintuitive human response. One of the primary drivers of the bystander effect is what psychologists call diffusion of responsibility. Imagine you're walking down a busy street and someone trips and falls. If you're the only person nearby, you'd likely feel a direct, immediate responsibility to help, wouldn't you? But what if 10 other people are also walking past? Suddenly, that singular burden of responsibility feels shared among the group. Everyone might think, someone else will surely help, or it's not just my job. This mental distribution of responsibility can lead to a state where no one takes the initiative, believing others are equally or more obligated. This doesn't make us bad people. It's a natural cognitive shortcut our minds take in complex social situations. Understanding this is the first step towards overcoming. But now let us look at this from a completely different angle, exploring another powerful factor, pluralistic ignorance. This occurs when individuals in a group privately reject a norm, but incorrectly assume that most other people accept it, and therefore go along with it. In an emergency, this means everyone looks to others for cues on how to react. If no one else seems alarmed or takes action, you might conclude that the situation isn't actually an emergency, even if your gut tells you otherwise. If no one else is helping, maybe it's not that serious, your mind might whisper. This creates a cycle of inaction, where everyone is waiting for someone else to make the first move, and consequently, no one does. What you are about to learn will surprise you, revealing how simple cues can break this powerful social illusion. Understanding these psychological barriers empowers you to become an active bystander. The good news is, you don't need to be a superhero. You just need to be the first one to break the cycle. When you observe a situation where someone might need help, remember that taking the initiative can dissolve both diffusion of responsibility and pluralistic ignorance. How do you do this effectively? Make direct eye contact with a specific person in the crowd. Point to them and say something like, "You in the blue shirt, please call for help," or "You, please assist this person." This simple act immediately assigns responsibility and signals to others that the situation is indeed an emergency. Did you know such a small action could have such a profound impact on a situation? Your clear direction can be the spark that ignites collective action. Beyond understanding the social dynamics, becoming an active helper also involves cultivating empathy and managing your own internal hesitation. Sometimes we might worry about appearing foolish or misinterpreting a situation. These are natural concerns, but focusing on the potential positive outcome, providing assistance to someone in need, can help override these fears. Think about it for a second. What if that person were your friend or family member? Our capacity for empathy is one of our greatest strengths. By actively choosing to engage our empathy, we can bypass the internal monologue that might otherwise lead to inaction. This shift in mindset transforms a passive observer into a compassionate participant. But wait, there is more. We'll explore even deeper insights next on how to practically apply these lessons. So, what are the practical steps you can take to become an effective helper? First, recognize that an emergency is happening. If you're unsure, a quick check-in with the person or a swift assessment is always better than assuming everything is fine. Second, assess the level of risk to yourself. Your safety is paramount. If direct intervention is too risky, calling for professional help is always the best course of action. Third, as we discussed, delegate responsibility by pointing to specific individuals and giving clear instructions. Fourth, if direct intervention isn't safe or appropriate, consider distraction tactics to de-escalate a tense situation. Could a simple understanding change your response next time? By keeping these strategies in mind, you can turn your awareness into meaningful action, making a genuine difference when it truly matters. The story of Kitty Genovese, though tragic, became a powerful lesson in human psychology. It revealed that our collective inaction is rarely born from malice, but from complex social and psychological processes. By understanding the bystander effect, the diffusion of responsibility and pluralistic ignorance, you gain the knowledge to break these patterns. You now know that your individual action holds immense power, capable of inspiring others and transforming a potentially challenging situation. Every time you choose to step forward, to speak up, or to simply make a call for assistance, you contribute to a more connected and compassionate world. Your awareness is a powerful tool. Let's cultivate a society where help is a natural, immediate response. What do you think? How can we cultivate a culture of greater help and connection in our communities? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below.